Hey, this is 4960 here, doing another Overwatch video. Gonna be going over a loss on King's Row.
Now entering ready for battle.
So in this match, I was with the squad. I was with my brother, Vivian, and Victor here. And both my brother and Victor
Attackers
asked me to go over this match, so here I am. So let's see. I was DP. Me and Vivian DPS. Victor, my brother, heals, and Vivian. Oh yeah, she was DPS. Okay, so we didn't have a tank that we could coordinate with. We started off on offense. All right, let's see.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Yeah, let's start off with Victor. Charge your shot. Yeah, like I said, takes some getting used to. Nice, good value there. So you gotta realize the tanks we're playing with right now. We have our only shield right now is Sigma. His shield is very limited. So with your shots and your positioning, you're gonna need a B from somewhere that's a little more secure. Like you're right in the line of fire. Zen having such a low, mobility and getaway options. It's just like just keep in mind this is a little bit of a risky positioning right here. Let's take a look at my brother. Let's see, F8. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Go back a bit. Oh, damn it. Ah, too much. Oh well. I think that's too forward.
Ready for battle. For the money. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Try to keep yourself in one piece. I don't mind you ride.
You can get a little bit of high ground. Oh, god damn it, I keep messing this up. So notice right here, it's not always easy to land your shots. See this radius. I know it's not important right now. But see how this radius missed. That's why Baptiste has his jumping boots, so you could get high ground. So even just getting on this bus could help you out sometimes. You gotta become the character.
You're fully healed.
Okay, right there. If you see Zarya pushing the choke, you gotta be more cognizant of her. See, for that whole duration, she hasn't gotten any heals from you. I probably would have already busted my other ability, but I don't really know if Baps. If it's for a tank, I almost always bust like even amp if they're low, because even though like on higher ranks you shouldn't do that. On the lower ranks, their value is so much better than like DPS and like the squishies that they're usually worth it. And just in general, I think it's a little better to use your abilities more often than to hold them too much, you know. Okay, so yeah, I don't really like your positioning. Let's go over to Victor. F10 for Victor.
Regen up.
So this is very what I kind of want to call a serendipity shooting, where you're shooting at a very high target area. Um, and sometimes you'll get shots. You'll land some just because it's such high traffic. But it's not this is very passive gameplay. You don't want this with it's kind of easy to get into this rhythm either with healers or with ranged attackers that you're just kind of like shooting at the choke and it's like, all right, just wait for something to happen. I don't like this. I don't like that kind of gameplay. Um, you should have intent and a target in mind. You should be thinking. Oh wow, I didn't notice that with Zenyatta. When you mark someone, it shows their health on the bottom right. Huh. That was probably one of the updates a while back. That's probably already been there for a while, but I just completely forgot about it. What are you doing here? So we start pushing. You reload. You back up too much. You back up way too much. Takes you a bit to Orb Vivian. For range characters, it's totally fine to have low sensitivity. Like Zenyatta is definitely one of those that benefits from low sensitivity, I think. Yeah, someone's already closer than him. He's pretty much already dead, you know.
Get in here.
You should really be keeping a track of the man advantage. You're taking you're taking too much cover now. Where like as before, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe you got a little punished earlier, so you're a little hesitant. I didn't catch that maybe. Okay, so you have ult. My brother has ult too. He went down. See how my brother went down.
Is that melody?
Oh no 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 no. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, just situational awareness faster. I know you want to bust that. You want to bust ult, but that's just reflexes.
Enemies in our orbit.
Objective A captured.
So early in the engagement, for sure, you want to take cover, or you want to be very cautious about your approach. But once it's late engagement and we're up on the advantage, that we're on cleanup mode, you want to be more aggressive.
Payload progresses. Excellent. Activating the barrier. Barrier's about to break.
Okay, you're not doing anything.
هيكون مؤلم.
Time to let off some steam.
So right here, I remember calling. I'm gonna alt. You could go a little bit more aggro if I call that kind of stuff. Reaper on your left. Hopefully you call that.
There is disquiet in your soul.
وريهم قوتك.
Yeah, way too. Yeah. Again, I don't like your positioning. You're not. I don't feel like you're reacting to the phases of the battle.
Assistance would be appreciated. Unstable barriers out of existence. Experience tranquility.
Oh my god, you just ult for Bob? Yeah, that is such a that's such a bad ult. All right, let's go check out my brother for a bit. Let's actually go back a bit and check out his gameplay during this. Okay, so I just called I called alt. This is where I call it. This is good. I like it. Honestly, I would really like if you call disc. I know you call it your cooldown sometimes, but I think it's more. I mean, I not that it's not useful to call cooldowns for sure. But that's very. I feel like it's very high level gameplay when you're calling cooldowns. And it's good, you know, but more. I think more. It can also, in other words, it could also be useful to call while you're using it.
Get inside. Immortality bubbles down. Assistance would be a barrier.
Especially with lamp, that's such a precious resource that has such a small window. The faster we could process that you're using it, the better we could utilize it. Good, take cover. Oh, were you trying to save my brother, Victor? Yeah, he was totally safe. That bulb is literally no threat to anyone. Okay, right now you could get positioning, bro. We don't have any enemies right now, or we do, but like we're not getting any pressure. You can feel free to get positioning. I think I was calling it they were inside. But this is also fine. If you knew Zarya was over here, then that's totally fine. Oh, Victor went down. Let's see what happened. Okay, you finished your ult. Oh, you're getting hit from the side. Yeah, I think I tried calling it out, but maybe I wasn't clear about it. Ooh. Rip. Let's check out our favorite Torby orb. I already know Sigma's going down. This is how you escape as a pro Torby orb. Yeah, staying alive is so important. You're not feeding them. Escaping the combat when you know it's not. When you don't need to be combating.
Primary objective. Move the field.
Fucking Zarya already going in. So keep in mind, honestly, I think this is a PC play you're trying to do right here, where Baptiste will take out Pharaoh. Um, and definitely not that it's not an important task, but you got to consider your team comp right now, where um, Zen can't do any like mass healing, and Pharaoh's getting a lot of value right here off of her rockets. Definitely use your healing aura.
Regen breath activated.
Hey, what happened there? Oh, the the Sigma ate the ult. That's funny.
Fire at will.
Get in here.
Matrix will be okay right here. Oh, too late of reaction. I would have.
Fire at will.
Right there. As soon as you hear it, triangle twice so you can make it vertical, and then put it down, like almost right where you're looking, just a little bit to the right. You reload first. I wouldn't reload. And then you matrix. Oh, and you don't even matrix actually. Yeah, you should have matrix, dude. That was. Yeah, you lose a lot of time right there. You don't use your healing ability. You don't use your matrix.
The payload in motion stays in motion. Accepting.
I think right there it's just character reaction time.
Got you good. What?
Okay, so your matrix your lamp is a little lackluster first off. You do it very preemptively, which is well, first off, the positioning is bad. Second off, preemptive lamp is it's a very high skill play. Your team has to be so coordinated to take good advantage of it. You try to take advantage of the ults, like the focus fire, so that's like it's a good idea. But one, it's poorly executed, and two, it's way too early. You should have matrix first and then lamp. None of our teammates were in danger yet. How did Zarya end up way back there? Okay, Vivian almost takes advantage of the lamp, so that's good. Yeah, where are you? There you are. It's like, what were you doing during that time? Okay, so you reload. You heal Vivian, which you didn't need healing, and then you matrix. You almost matrix. Alright, you heal Vivian, good. You miss your heal. You shoot. so you kind of just funk up your positioning, trying to put the matrix down, and so. So there's a lot of stuff going wrong here. I'm just gonna say what I would have done. Oh, that's cool. Look at that grenade come out. Oh, that's so cool. Whoa. As soon as Zarya ulted, you were on right here. I would have put a vertical window right here. Because of I would have put it from this angle over here, I wouldn't have exposed myself, putting myself in a bad position where I could be focus fired. And I think that kind of messed up a lot of your stuff. But yeah, moving on. Alright, let's check out Victor.
I'm sensing a pattern.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
So Zen is a very thought-oriented character. I know he can do damage for sure, but he's more, he's more of a conductor. Almost all the healers, they get more utility out of themselves. Or let me put it this way: the non-primary healers, meaning, the primary ones being like Ana, Bap, Mercy. Actually, yeah, those three. And then the utility healers are like Lucio, Zen. I guess more is kind of half and half. Brig. I mean, yeah, Brig's not a main healer. Anyway, so these utility kind of healers, they don't. Of course, they could do damage. Any of them could do damage, but they're not. That's not how they get all their value, Like, just shooting. Sometimes not shooting and just like properly utilizing your skill set, your tool set is more important. Like, Lucio, he could dive in and start shooting everyone, and even if he's landing all his hits, that's not necessarily going to win the battle. That's not how he gets value. The same is kind of for Zen right here, where you're kind of just shooting a lot. And you'll throw your Discord, I don't know, like, orb management is just really a difficult task. Zen's a really high skill character. Requires a lot of thinking, a lot of paying attention to where your team is, what phase of the fight you're in, where are they shooting at, reading their body language. Like right there, that's good. Nice. So you just gotta keep that in mind as Zen. Don't always feel like pressure to like go heavy on the offense. Even though he's capable of that, he's very capable. It's more important to get his foundations set up. Utilizing his orb management correctly. This is more kind of like serendipity shooting. So yeah, right there you kind of just get caught up in shooting at the choke that you just kind of get swept away. Yeah, you gotta be paying attention more to like the body language of each team. Keeping track of resources. That's how you really like, go up in rankings. Yeah, let's check out my brother. lamp, lamp. Oh man, that's focus right there on that Reaper, man. I probably would have lamped when the Reaper dove Vivian right here. Again, you're having a hard time. I'm not sure if you're shooting for Victor there, but you're having a hard time because the angle. High ground could help with that.
You all look like you need some healing.
Take cover.
Yeah, I mean, you almost killed Reaper. I'm not gonna lie. That was, not terrible. Oh, obviously not ideal. You got too caught up in your damage. But alright, let's see. Well, actually, what happened to Victor there? Oh, Victor died. Oh, but he came back to life already. How did Victor die here? Okay, serendipity hitting. You get hit by the shot because you're kind of idle. Alright, I'm not that upset about the actual ult death, but you shouldn't got hit by that Ryan strike.
Someone's looking out for me. The gravitic flux is upon us. What is that melody?
Not a bad ult, man. Ah, fucking Lucio.
Setting out the welcome mat.
Lamp. As soon as you're in danger, just fucking lamp. Cause you're not able to put lamp down for, it's like extending your. It's kind of like with Lucio. If you're in danger, like 80% of the time you amp, because if you're dead, you're not getting any value. As compared to if you use your cooldowns, you might have had a better value for them, but you're still getting some value by staying alive. So as soon as you're in danger, lamp. I want you to get to have it. Check out Victor.
Get in there.
Okay, you don't have your orbs out.
Experience tranquility.
No, we already lost 2 people. You shouldn't have ulted. No, I gotta go more back. Oh, that was a good bubble.
Get in there.
Experience
So again, you're kind of focused on the shooting aspect that you don't realize, or maybe you did realize that, or well, I don't think you did. That we have a tank and a healer down. The fight's already over. Maybe you did, it was a panic ult to save Zarya, and maybe me. Although I wasn't injured at the time.
It's being destroyed. Go.
So that was also not like the best ult. It was definitely better than the last one, but ooh. Again, kind of just ulting for. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I feel like you're really idle, man. Like, that's the best way I could explain your gameplay. Alright, let's go to brother here.
Fire at will.
Get in here.
Alright, you know, if you felt like it could have helped, then, you know. That one is, yeah, it's better safe than sorry. You'll get better at that by reading body language. Oh shit, the lamp. Fuck. Oh. Fuck. Um. Okay, you get distracted. You get distracted by the Reaper ult, and then the Pharah flies above. That's honestly not a bad tactic right here. Zarya ults just for the Reaper. Ugh, that's terrible. That's such a bad trade-off.
Justice reigns from above.
Man, that was just a really good Pharah game play. I'm not gonna lie. Man, I didn't catch it till it was too late. I remember that. To watch our favorite Torbjorn. Just trying to build ult right now.
Maximum power.
Yo man, some bad shots. That was also a little bit of serendipity shitting. But Torb's like long range shots are really hard to land, man, because their travel time is just so ridiculous. Alright.
Barrier in place. Barrier is fracturing.
I don't know about your positioning here. Unless you were scared of Reaper, in which case that's really good. Like, if you know Reaper's there, this is good positioning. But I don't think you do.
Get in here.
Oh, okay, Victor switched.
Regen burst activated.
Ooh. That was funny. So for these very precision characters, you gotta remember sometimes that not moving can help you out. I know Call of Duty kind of teaches against that. where if you stand still, you're dead, and a lot of that applies true in this game too. But for the very high precision characters, Zen, Widow, I'm guessing Bat maybe. Um, you know, sometimes it helps just to stand still. Kind of left Vivian out there to die. Yeah, you don't need to go this far back. Um,
That payload moving.
have you used Matrix?
Barrier won't hold together. My barrier is destroyed.
Inside.
This is gonna be okay. So when you put Matrix, it's really hard to aim it. I'm not gonna lie. On PS4, I'd suggest getting high ground, whenever you can. Because then, if you don't get high ground, you're kind of just standing out here in the front, like, and you kind of look like an easy target.
Barrier destroyed.
So the positioning came out okay. It's just a warning that if you're gonna use your positioning to like aim it better, sometimes you're gonna find yourself being an easy target. Notice how right now you're half health or you're low health.
Get in here.
No. Don't be focusing over here. That's not your fight.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, so notice you couldn't really take advantage of your matrix because you're low resources, aka your health. And that's because you use your positioning to get value, to get your accuracy out. Nice. And good heals right there. That's unfortunate. Did you have your cooldown? No, you didn't. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I want to go back a bit and look at Victor's Brig gameplay, I suppose.
Barrier in place.
I'll take care of you.
Alright, let's start here.
Barrier in place. Barrier is fracturing.
Come on, get a swing in. Don't get that close and don't get no value out of it.
Payload's moving out. Keep it covered.
Barrier destroyed. I'm overwhelmed.
Clearing the area.
Okay, so I don't like your... Okay, so that was a little bit too much time on the front line. I'm gonna go from the enemy perspective so you kind of see what I'm talking about. So you're in the front. Wait, a little more back. Okay, right here. You're in the front. You haven't gotten a hit yet. So you went in and didn't give value. That's your first mistake. You go forward again. You're still in the front. Keep in mind your tanks are not on you because they're not getting enough healing yet. You shield bash, still not getting any healing value. You finally get a heal. You finally get some heal value, or you're going to start getting heal value. So it's it's like 4v1 right now. Well, not one, but you know it's a very dangerous situation right here you're in. So you spend a lot of time up here in the front, without tank support, and without getting any heal value.
Clearing the area.
So I'm really surprised you didn't get punished a lot sooner, honestly.
Helden sterben nicht.
If this Ryan wasn't so timid, you probably would have went down like a lot sooner. So you go in really deep with Brig. That's your you kind of maintain you use up your cooldowns, and then you stay in for too long. That's your kind of your one. Those are your problems there. Alright, you got armor. Use it.
Regen burst activated.
Didn't use your armor. Also didn't react fast enough to use your shield. And you went in on low health. Just like so many mistakes right there.
Regen burst activated.
Man. I was just like so many mistakes. I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna go over that. Alright, let's see. What's my brother up to? Oh yeah. I think this is right before the oh, so you fed the Pharah and
60 seconds.
I mean not you specific not Victor specifically, but
This will heal you.
the Matrix, then we don't get value out of the Matrix. Okay, let's go back to Victor. Okay, so it's just somewhere around.
Light them up.
This will heal you.
Oh, fade, 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 fade.
Regen up.
Nope.
In here.
You didn't throw orbs. Oh wait, hold on. Did you throw an orb? Oh, you threw it early. Okay. Wait, where did you throw it? And what did you throw, more importantly? Long range orb, I'm guessing.
Light them up.
This will heal you.
Yeah, you got a little orb value. Just a little bit. Yeah, just kind of generally bad.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, so you switch Mercy. We push forward while you're dead.
I've got you.
You revive my brother.
10 seconds.
Let's get you back in the fight.
Where did that Pharah ult go?
Guess it wasn't my time.
Maybe that was after... Huh, I don't know.
I'm on hot barrier is out of existence.
Healing stream engaged.
Огонь по готовности.
Justice.
Ooh. Oh, good lamp, man. Fucking bomb lamp.
Regen burst activated.
Yeah.
Let me get you patched up.
I don't know. Yeah, you're clearly not getting much value out of Mercy, but I mean, it wasn't too much you could have done there. Let me go back to my brother's perspective.
Let them up.
Okay, the Matrix you didn't get much value out of. Okay, I go in with my ult here. Oh, that's right, you heal me up and the Pharah pops you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, I think you did a pretty okay decision here going into heal me. Not to hate too much, but if Victor wasn't dying so much, you probably would have had more. You would have had more sustainability right here, and you would have lived. You would have, had the heals to, not worry too much about healing me. So this isn't a bad play.
Let's get you back in the fight.
Guess it wasn't my time.
You know you could shoot and grenade at the same time, just FYI.
Regrettable,
I'm on
but
fire.
necessary.
Barrier is out of existence.
Let's keep this payload rolling.
Огонь по готовности.
Justice.
Rain from above.
Ah, you didn't need to reload right there. That was such a bad reload. That was such a bad reload. You know, usually it's not such a big deal, but that was a really bad reload. It's the first time I've seen you jump on this match.
Let me get you patched up.
Yeah. The only thing that might have been able to help me, or help me right there, was getting some elevation, but that's cool.
Complete. Score 0-2.
Alright, so notes so far, brother, your positioning has been pretty bad. how can I say it? Well, I've kind of gone throughout it throughout the video, but you know, sometimes get high ground. You know, Bap is able to do that. I feel like you starved your Matrix a lot. You probably could have gotten at least 2, but you're kind of hesitant on it. Use lamp as soon as you're in danger. Victor, for Zen, you're way too passive. You gotta be more aware of what's going on. And, you know, don't worry too much about your damage. Honestly, I think your stats actually. Let me. You know, oh, well, I'm not sure you're gonna. Oh, it's not gonna have it anymore. Never mind. I'm pretty sure you usually get more damage with Lucio. Honestly, the more than any healer, and more than Moira, more than Zen. So yeah. With Brig, you know, just wait to aggro. Moira, you just gotta use your abilities. I can't really say much of Mercy. So, alright, let's continue. Positioning's okay. Remember, you get easier shots when you're at high ground. And I think on PC, where you can really just kind of aim where you want, I think this kind of positioning is okay. But it is a little lackluster, I think, with our skill levels, you know, of aiming. Not that it's bad, it's just, you know, lackluster.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Hopefully you called that out. That's actually what kind of lost us the engagement right here. Sombra came in and wrecked me. Yeah, I didn't have turret, and I was kind of panicking. I was reloading. She kind of just got me like at a really bad time. Victor went down, going to aggro again. Victor, I know it already. Let me look at your gameplay there. So a Brig, you gotta kind of get into a rhythm like Ryan. You know, you gotta swing in, you back up, you throw your armor, you go in. You kind of rinse and repeat.
I'll take care of you.
You know, sometimes you'll throw in a long range to mix it up. Oh, that was a costly miss. And then you're still trying to hit when you have shield. That's just as bad.
Tell me how this feels.
Yeah, no bueno there. We don't have melee tanks. You can't really go in and do that too much. You gotta be so much more patient with Brig if you don't have like a Reinhardt with you. So much so that it could be hard to play here when you don't have Rein.
You're fully healed.
And you go down, Sombra just takes me out. Again, you prioritize your damage, and you miss your abilities. Like, I know Bap can do good damage, man. Like, it's it's possible. Don't get me wrong. It's just look how inconsistent his shots are that it makes it hard to do so, you know? It's not that you're necessarily a bad shot. It's just, you know, Baptiste is designed not to be a good shot. Use your ability. Use your ability. God damn it, bro. So, granted, you dropped the ball a little bit there, bro, but it's not super bad. I mean, we're down a healer, and Sombra got a really good jump on me. So like they just had a good play on their part. They just took advantage of our little mess ups there. Oh, I guess Vivian might have already been down. She was already back here. Anyway. I call it right here not to go in.
Turret deployed.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Observe the battle. Fire!
You'll feel better soon.
Enemies in our orbit.
My shield's up.
Again, you don't use your armor.
That should be better.
Well, I mean, you used it, but it didn't do anything. I didn't aim. That was kind of a serendipity shot. You're not really paying attention, just shooting. Which, you know, sometimes it'll work. But you know, just too much of it makes you an ineffective player. Oh, maybe you're looking for Sombra. Why did you do that? Why would you?
Jag fixar dig.
Okay, so you continue getting more distance from her. Now you start moving towards her. That whole time you weren't moving towards her. She's got her aim on you, and she's already taken off 40 health. You try booping her away from you, which is gonna do even more harm to you. So that was bad.
The graphitic flux is upon us.
Let me patch that up.
That was kind of bad dueling senses. You can throw another one. There you go.
I'm under attack. Shield's holding. I got you. Get behind me.
Okay, so you really haven't done anything this last, like, I don't know, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. You've done a little bit of healing with your shield, but nothing significant.
What is that melody?
That's fine. See, that's a good hit. That's a good...
Damn.
That's when you're actually targeting something and not just, like, shooting at the, you know, choke. Armor. Like, I know you're aware that you're not using your armor. You tell me, like you forget to use your armor. But I mean, not to be rude, but if we're gonna play comp, you know, Um, I'm totally fine with you trying to pick up a new character, but you know, you gotta actually like put in the effort to like try to, you know, utilize them correctly.
Get into position.
My barrier can't take much more.
Get a swing in. Don't let them get that for free. Your swing is pretty far, dude. You could have got a hit, put your shield back up, delayed a little bit. It's just kind of bad. It's just kind of bad break sense. Like it's not even like. I don't know. I can't go into too detailed on that. Yeah. That's kind of just like brig dueling or like brig gameplay. Um. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go back a bit and watch my brother. He died earlier too. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, so this is I guess when they took the point. Oh yeah. Alright, alright.
Anche bem attitude positive là.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
All better. Now. Out of existence.
Yeah, be careful with your positioning right here. You're very. This is very open lava area. You know, when Sombra's nearby, you want to be close to a wall. You want to be close to something
Come on.
that you don't, you know, get super punished. Okay, you're doing nothing right now. Yeah, it's just kind of like panic, bad reflexes. So right there is partly your positioning. You know, don't get too far from your team. Stay around the wall where you can get cover, around the health pack, something that'll help you out. Go into a position where you can get high ground. You know, just jump. I don't know if you could use your boots when you're hacked, but yeah, don't just stand in the open if you know Sombra's running around. That's a no-no.
Get in here.
Yep. Yeah, Sombra got your gun. I mean, that one's a little more understandable. You didn't know she was there, but you could have, you know, you gotta be thinking, I guess.
Anche bem attitude positive là.
Okay, so this is kind of what I mean by high ground, but you're a little far at the same time. This is okay. This is okay.
Огонь по готовности.
Now that we're backing up, this is, you know, nice, yeah, good land. Honestly, I would have matrix right there too. So,
Setting out the welcome mat.
this is a very low level wall right here. So notice the kind of events right now. So they're spending all their resources right now trying to, you know, take advantage of this this ult. Unsuccessful in getting much value out of it. Notice how they're not really pushing. Zarya's kind of holding her spot. She's kind of moving forward. Orisa's still way back here. Victor boops back to Zarya. So their current positioning, they're not gonna be threatened by this matrix. Especially with our characters. You know, we have a hog, we have a brig, we have a Junkrat might be able to take some advantage of this. Sigma and Rad are kind of like mid range characters. I could kind of I'm also kind of like a mid close range character with Torb. So yeah, this is a pretty low tier wall right here. Including the angle where we had to really expose ourselves and be out here in the open to get full advantage of this. Or we all end up being clumped up right here in this like sweet spot. You know, it just all these kind of factors add up to it being a pretty weak wall. I am happy to use it. You know, that's good. That's. I know you were anticipating a push, but yeah, it's not how it panned out. You gotta. It's really tricky on these ults, honestly. It's really tricky because you gotta know like how the engagement's kind of gonna pan out. You gotta really be reading the body language and the resources at play here, not just like one, you know, ult. You kind of seem to do that whenever like an ult happens, and you kind of had a habit of this as Lucio when I was Ryan. Whenever I'd ult, you kind of just like react right away with your ults, which isn't always smart. Like right here is a prime example of that, where you kind of made a play based off an ult, pretty much just an ult by itself. So yeah, you just gotta be kind of cognizant of that. This takes a lot of practice to get right. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, you. All right, you drop your positioning. I think you're trying to aim for the Sombra, maybe.
Enemies in our orbit.
Yeah. I think you're getting like way less value out of Brig than you are Zen. Even though you weren't doing like necessarily good as Zen, you were kind of being like like an NPC, where you were getting, you know, at least some action going on. Now you're kind of just, you know, really idle. I'll go back and watch your gameplay right now, but that's what it looks like to me right now. Oh, careful here. Careful showing your back towards the enemy. Yeah, it's alright. You want to read his body language? Look at where he's going. Oh yeah, we hold this point for a good while. Yeah, I think he switches to Pharah and we get screwed. Get back up.
I worked hard on that. What is that melody?
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're kinda getting really flustered by this Sombra here. Um, you'll hear her if she's gonna use her teleporter to get up to you, so you don't have to worry about her reaching you up there if you're able to hear her.
Regen up.
You could have jumped right there to get Vivian better. I know you bursted for her. Use your jump if she's at an altitude. You could do that with Ferris too.
Barrier in place.
That was a good cover by Vivian. You know, you can walk backwards and kind of do this. This is a lot of like value you're kind of wasting by like kind of just walking away from the fight. Use your healing thing. Use your heals, use your heals. And you were really adamant against using your burst healing. Yeah, be careful with those reloads. That one was okay, but a little risky. Burst heal, come on. There you go. Finally.
Activating the barrier.
Apagando las luces.
Fuck.
Огонь по готовности.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
You missed them. Damn. This lamp. There you go. Nice. What do you do? Why do you always look down? I feel like you look down for a long time when you lamp. It's kind of weird. Ooh. Okay, I know we need to contest the point, but your job is not to go run into it. You're kind of just feeding the Brian and losing your own value from doing that. Right here, honestly, you gotta trust your team in order for them to go in. Your job is not to go in. If you would have got high ground right here, that would have been probably a really good idea. I think you kind of try, but I think you're kind of just out in the open too much here, and you keep panicking. There you go, there you go. Burst heal, burst heal. Okay. That was actually not as important as I thought, but that was, yeah. I wouldn't, yeah. Yeah. Okay, take it. Alright, so yeah, he switched to Pharaoh. We're screwed now.
Going up. Enemies now orbiting. Barrier won't hold together to let off some steam. All better. For now. Get in here.
Yeah, calling out your lamp position right there would have helped out like so much. Again, you gotta read body language here. So you hear it, and you throw it on the payload. Not necessarily bad, but everyone's gonna be backing up when they hear it. Wow, I can't believe it reaches way the fuck over here. That's some bullshit. I can't believe that reaches. She's probably already like low health. I actually kind of want to see that from Vivian's perspective. Yeah, that's crazy. Fucking hate Junkrats. Shit. But yeah, you kind of gotta, you gotta kind of think like, where are people gonna go? You know, call out your lamp. That might have helped them stay in the same position. You know, little things like that. You kind of give up positioning pretty easily. Oh, I guess they do have Pharaoh.
Let them up.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, man. Yeah, we're kind of just getting run over at that point. You needed to react a lot quicker when we're escaping. So right here, how you hesitate staying in here, that kind of costs you. Another hesitation right here. At this point, Moira ult's kind of hitting you a little bit. Pharah's got a good shot on you. And you're already low health by now. You going back in the middle for whatever reason costs you even more. Oh, probably just trying to get away from the edge. You're probably scared of the boop from Pharaoh. But yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. So some of the BAP gameplays, just kind of some small tuning. It's not all bad. I'm not gonna lie. Notice how at the end we held it for so long when you were getting high ground. So that's good. You know, you gotta think a little bit more with your disc. You know, if you're in danger, just pop it right away. Um, if the team is trying to leave a situation, you know, you gotta throw the disc just a bit back from where they're going towards. Um, yeah, I think he did a bit better on the second half. All right, let's go back to Victor and finish up. Actually, I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. All right, so I rewinded to